Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
A gain of 11 on that one, and that will be a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They send the tight end in motion. A design run here with Jackson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Second and 7. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. the shotgun, here's Jackson. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On third down, Jackson. To the left side, caught by Chase. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, Mike, look, there is no more dynamic quarterback with the ball in his hands than Lamar Jackson, especially on fourth down. So for this defense to be able to come up with that stop, that is a fantastic job.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
That's good for a. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. One quarter in the
first quarter.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline, nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Golden Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll stick with him again. Oh, yeah. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Jackson from the gun on third down. He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll go down back at the 4. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Jackson now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Jackson looking to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Golden Eagles move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
13. Report.
Jackson. Going up top. That is brought in. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They bring Chase in motion. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll find Chase. That's complete. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, report. Hey, middle. No, we changed it.
Throwing Jackson. This one complete right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Again, it's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's hoping to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Jackson up top again. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Into space. Inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. At the 12-yard line.
Back to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
It's a loss of 2.
He'll look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not, and when he throws it, catch it.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle, touchdown, Golden Eagles. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Golden Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jackson out of the pistol. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And here we have another missed opportunity for an offense that have already had a handful of them throughout this game. And let's be honest, Mike, you just can't afford to overthrow a man that's that open, especially when you're trying to overcome a double-digit deficit in the NFL.
A tight end in motion now. Second down, Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On third down, Jackson. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Go ahead.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Now Jackson on fourth down. This one caught at the 4. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Mounties. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Mounties get back in it. It is 21-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. He'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. One quarter remains. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man here is Wilson. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready? 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. That's taken in.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Once again, it's Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line. 70 Lions. Ready? 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
In motion comes Thomas. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Golden Eagles have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Jackson. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A give for Etienne, heading right. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 8. On the give, it's Etienne. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. 2nd and a yard. On play action, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Mounties. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Now it's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. ETN now on 1st and 10.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the draw, the give to ETN. ETN has the first down, still going. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's ETN. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff, ETN, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. The Golden Eagles about set to punt. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Pistol formation with Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 94 yards for the touchdown. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will score again. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. In the pistol, Jackson ready. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Golden Eagles are going to get the football at their own 23. On the ground, here's Etienne. Up the sideline at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To the right, on the run, it's Etienne. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round.